Okay, here we go. This is Garrett. We're heading towards Legendary. Will I hit Legendary? That's up to the Lord. I don't know. Sometimes I try, and sometimes I don't care. Right now, I'm kind of 50-50 because the rewards are only a tiny bit better in hitting Legendary than the ranks before it. So it's like not even a big deal. All right, we're fighting a Warlock. You know what that means. It's going to be brutal.
Won't be long now.
My hand is okay. It's not bad. I've got some ramping. I got Ham. I've got Elise. So we've got a coin in case we need it. I can't complain. Not bad. In this video, I want to talk about the power of commanding things in the name of Jesus. Now, what does the name of Jesus actually mean? So when we command things in the name of Jesus, is it his name that's magical? No, not really. We don't practice magic. The name in the Greek means nature, character, and authority. So when we're commanding things in the name of Jesus, you're commanding something to happen in the nature of Jesus, the character of Jesus, and tapping into the authority of Jesus. Temporarily, you're tapping into his authority. Okay, we're facing a board here. It's not that much damage, but let's do card draw, build up our armor, and keep buying time. Now you might be thinking, well, Garrett, I pray in the name of Jesus, but what do you mean command? Yes, we should definitely be praying in the name of Jesus. We're praying in the nature, character, and authority of Jesus. But let me share with you how powerful commanding is. Hey, everybody. Could I please ask you a favor? If you don't mind, scroll down below, click our subscribe button, because we could really use your help. Thank you very much. Before I share with you the power of commanding in the name of Jesus, I want to explain first that God the Father wants us to do this. His son Jesus, I think we'll play this. Now we're really drawing cards, we're really building up armor, and what I'm doing is I'm stalling. That's what I'm doing. He's got 2 eggs down there. So I'm going to be facing some 2020s. What does that mean? We're going to need Ziliacs. We're going to need Brawls. We're going to need Miracles. So Jesus wants you to command things in his name. I'm sharing this with you from first-hand experience with him. Because when the Lord started sharing with me to command things, I felt embarrassed. I like to pray. I like to be humble before God and meek, fearing him, revering him. So when it came to commanding things, I was a little embarrassed and a little bit uncomfortable. But I cannot even tell you how powerful this is when we are commanding things in our lives, friends and family, in the powerful name of Jesus. We're ramping up. We're going to be facing his 2020s. We're going to need a lot of mana. I experiment with my Taunt Warrior deck. By the way, I looked at the expansion cards. I don't see Taunt Warrior getting any better at all, which is a little bit sad. So I'll be seeking out the Lord about maybe Mage or maybe Priest. It looks like they got some pretty good cards. I'm talking about the coming expansion on November 4th. That's a Tuesday. All right. This is starting to get serious. So what do we want to do here? What would you do here? Take a look at my cards. What would you do?
I remember this place well.
I usually go with the 5. I'm not too happy with these. Summon a 5/5 copy. That can be very powerful on Ham. It can also be powerful on Ziliax if you're in a emergency situation. So I started slowly practicing to command things in the name of Jesus, in the nature of Jesus, the character of Jesus, tapping into his authority. He's going to have a 2020 real soon. So let's plan ahead. Okay, we've got Ziliax. What would you do here? I think Ziliax is my only choice. Okay, that's one 2020 right there, and it looks like he's going to have a lot more.
Blaze a trail.
So I started experimenting, commanding things in the name of Jesus, and the results have been more than fantastic, more than incredible. I'm seeing incredible results commanding things in my life and my family, friends, and loved ones in the name of Jesus. All right. This is getting a little bit serious. Would you play Ham here and copy him? And put down the turtle? That's one option. And I don't have any brawls. That's a little bit concerning right now. Okay, let's destroy 2 of his cards right now. Because I can tell by his deck and having no brawls that I'm going to be seeing a lot of 2020s.
Blaze a trail.
We don't really need to hit one of those unless you want to. All right. We got his Bob. Okay, that was pretty good. So Ham is doing work. So I'm seeing these really good results. Practicing all the time. That's number 2. That's 2 2020s. And I'm seeing some incredible results, and I'm becoming less embarrassed now. I like to pray. I like to be humble. I like to be meek. And now I'm commanding things, and it's the opposite of what I've been doing, but the results are mind-boggling. So yes, I'm practicing. Okay, 2 Zerg cards. That's 2 2020s right there. All right, we've got 12 mana. You can play the hydration and get Ham back out there. So we've got Ham back out there. We've killed 2 2020s. And we're going to go ahead and eat another card of his.
Job's done.
Okay, what are we eating? Ham didn't work. He malfunctioned. So we didn't get to eat a card. That's a problem with Ham sometimes. He malfunctions. All right. We're on the 3rd 2020. Wow. That's all his removal. That's 4 2020s. Oh boy. Now, we don't have a lot of plays here. Tortola. All right, let me think about this. Now, you might be thinking, well, Garrett, it sounds good. It sounds wonderful. You know, all of that's cool. But I'm battling addictions. I'm battling filthy things. I'm smoking weed. I'm getting drunk still on the weekends, and my life is a mess. I don't feel like I can do this. I'm not the character of Jesus, Garrett. I'm not the nature of Jesus. I can't tap into his authority. And I was thinking that too. I was thinking all of that also, but let me share with you what Jesus taught me. If you are a chosen one of God, Jesus is inside of you, and he's getting stronger and stronger, more and more prevalent inside of you during the sanctification process. He's growing in you in a sense. His presence is growing in you. His nature is growing in you. His character is growing inside of you. It's not you. It's Jesus inside of you. And I started realizing that, and I started learning this as the Lord was speaking to my heart. And it's changing everything. It's not about you and me. It's about him living inside of us. Okay, is this a brawl? We'll draw 2 cards. It's not a bad brawl looking at my hand. I think we're on 4 2020s. I lost count. Let me get a drink of water. That went fantastic.
A dark blessing.
And I got a Mora in my hand. So we've got 9 mana. What would you do first of all? I think that's the better play. Draw cards or discover legendaries. So now I'm learning it's not about me. It's not about Garrett. It's about God's Son living inside of me. As we're going through the sanctification process, the Lord is becoming more and more prevalent inside of us, manifesting more and more inside of us. How, where, when, why? His nature, his character. We're being sanctified. He's in us. We're changing. Wow, that's 5 of them. That's 5 of them, I think. Now, how are we going to get rid of 28 damage? I think it's time. We got 15 mana. We need a hydration station, but maybe not right away.
You are safe now.
Let's see. Who can we discover? Ouch. Wow, those are as bad. Summon 4 random Murlocs. Wow. That is so bad right there.
What now?
I guess Grunty, I guess. We've got 9 mana. Let's taunt up, get Divine Shield. Hopefully poison. Taunt. Divine Shield. There we go. Okay. He's out of cards.
Excellent.
So let's see what he plays. So the presence of the Lord, the love of the Lord is growing inside of you. That's how you're commanding in the name of Jesus. The nature, character, and authority of Jesus. And more eggs. Look at that. Okay. Okay, I lost count. I think we're on 6 2020s. As far as I can remember. He used a lot of removal the last few turns. He needs it now. Okay. Now he's out of cards, so what is he going to do about that?
I suppose I should thank you.
Right now I'm feeling okay about this fight, but he has a lot of 2020s coming. I think that's 7 right there. All right. You know what I'm thinking? All right. Let's get him out there. 11. Let's see, 11 mana.
All forms of life will be crushed.
That was a bad. I don't like that play too much.
Planetary decimation.
Okay, let's see what pops up. Okay, no 2020s. I think we're on 7 if I remember correctly. All right. Now we don't want to touch those eggs.
Not a mistake.
Now what is he going to do about his eggs? So I want to challenge you. Keep praying in the name of Jesus. That's incredible. That's amazing. That's fantastic. But start commanding things in the name of Jesus. And if you are a chosen one of God, I think you're going to be shocked what type of results you get from commanding things in the name of Jesus. Now, here's a couple things to remember. If you're going to be practicing this, Make sure you're working on humbling yourself. Make sure you're abiding in the Lord the very best you can. The best you can. 8, 16, 19. I've got 19 damage. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Let's draw. Okay, take an extra turn. That's interesting. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. Now, let's see what pops up. Okay, I've lost count. I think that's 8. 8 of them. Nine, 10. I think that's 10 of them. And here we go. We need grace from God right here. Okay, that's a miracle. I think, are we at 12 2020s? I think we're at 11 or 12. All right, now he's got 40 damage on board.
Not a mistake.
40 damage on board.
You really are something.
We have 1 poison. So that poison will get rid of one of them. I don't know which Murloc. They're attacking left to right, I guess. All right. I could have played that better, but it's all good. Okay, let's see what Murlocs we get. It goes face. Yeah, I'm thinking we just flood the board. All right. Let's see how this plays out. He has a ceaseless in his hand. So he's holding the ceaseless. What? This is an incredible game. I think we faced 12 2020s. And he looks like he might be dead. So I want to challenge you. Start commanding things to happen in the nature, character, and authority of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, start commanding things to happen.